In professional sports, some stories are so wild they feel like they were cooked up in a Hollywood writer's room. They're stories about long shots, overlooked talent, and moments where it feels like destiny just takes over. This isn't a movie, though. This is the real-life story of the 262nd and final pick in the NFL Draft, the man they call Mr. Irrelevant. He was just happy to have a spot in the league, buried as the third-string quarterback on a team stacked with talent and dreaming of a Super Bowl. He wasn't supposed to be a factor. He was never supposed to play a single down. But then a shocking chain of injuries threw him onto the field, kicking off one of the greatest underdog runs the sport has ever seen. December 4th, 2022. The San Francisco 49ers are in a slugfest with the Miami Dolphins. Early in the game, quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo takes the snap, gets swallowed by defenders, and goes down hard. He doesn't get up. The stadium goes silent as trainers sprint onto the field. The news is what every fan fears: a broken foot. Season over. For the second time that year, the 49ers' starting quarterback was done for the season. With their championship hopes hanging by a thread, they had to turn to their last resort: a rookie, the final pick of the draft, the guy who wasn't even sure he'd get a contract, the man they called Mr. Irrelevant. To really get how absurd this moment was, you have to go back to draft night, April 30th, 2022. While top prospects were waiting in flashy green rooms in Las Vegas, Brock Purdy was at home with his family in Arizona. Round after round, the hours dragged on. His name was never called. As the draft was wrapping up, Purdy was so sure he'd be an undrafted free agent that he and his dad ducked out to grab some Chick-fil-A. Then, with the 262nd and final pick, the phone rang. It was the San Francisco 49ers. As a joke, Purdy first told his family the team said he'd have to try his luck as an undrafted player before breaking the news. He was officially the last pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, earning him the tongue-in-cheek title of Mr. Irrelevant. The nickname is part of a tradition started back in 1976 by former player Paul Salata to celebrate the ultimate underdog. The player gets a trip to Disneyland and is handed the Lozman Trophy, a parody of the prestigious Heisman that shows a player fumbling a ball. It's all in good fun, because the reality for Mr. Irrelevant is usually anything but. Most guys with this title barely see the field, their careers often over before they even start. Purdy landed on a 49ers team that had no plans to use him. They had their quarterbacks. Trey Lance was the third overall pick from the year before, an investment of massive draft capital. And they had Jimmy Garoppolo, the veteran who'd already taken them to a Super Bowl. Purdy was, at best, a guy for the practice squad, an insurance policy for the insurance policy. Nobody, not even the 49ers' own front office, saw what was coming next. The first domino fell in just the second week of the season. Trey Lance, the team's young franchise QB, went down with a season-ending ankle injury. Just like that, Garoppolo was the starter again, and Purdy was promoted from the forgotten third stringer to the primary backup. He was now just one play away. For weeks, he stood on the sidelines with a clipboard, watching and learning. Then came that game against the Dolphins. When Garoppolo's foot broke, the season felt like it was over. A team with real Super Bowl hopes was now forced to give the keys to a rookie who was a total afterthought months earlier. Expectations couldn't have been lower. But something incredible happened. Purdy didn't just step on the field and manage the game, he lit it up, leading the team to a decisive win over Miami. The next week, in his very first NFL start, he faced the ultimate test: Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. In a jaw-dropping performance, Purdy outplayed the greatest quarterback of all time, leading the 49ers to a blowout victory. He became the only quarterback to beat Tom Brady in his first career start. It wasn't a fluke. The kid they called Mr. Irrelevant just kept winning. He went a perfect 5-0 as a starter to finish the regular season, playing a key role in the team's 10-game winning streak. In the playoffs, he didn't miss a beat. He became the first 49ers rookie quarterback since the 1970 merger to start and win a playoff game. His calm demeanor, sharp throws, and sneaky mobility captivated the league.
He played with the poise of a 10-year veteran, not some rookie who was the last guy picked. The 49ers weren't just getting by with him, they were dominating. They rolled all the way to the NFC Championship game, just one win from the Super Bowl. The underdog story was at a fever pitch, but just as quickly as the dream started, it turned into a nightmare.
Early in the game against the Philadelphia Eagles, Purdy dropped back, was hit hard, and his throwing arm bent backward at a sickening angle. The diagnosis? A complete tear of the ulnar collateral ligament in his elbow. His season and the 49ers' miracle run was over. For many players, especially a late-round pick, an injury that severe can be a career ender. The doubters were out in full force. Was he just a flash in the pan, a product of a brilliant system? Could he ever be the same quarterback again? Brock Purdy answered those questions with the same quiet grit that got him there. After surgery and a grueling rehab, he was back as the starter for the 2023 season, and he wasn't just back, he was better. He led the 49ers to a scorching 5-0 start and another NFC West title. Any questions about his arm strength were silenced with deep throws and pinpoint passes. He broke the 49ers' single-season franchise record for passing yards, a record previously held by Jeff Garcia. He was selected to the Pro Bowl and finished as an MVP finalist, and he kept going. He led the 49ers back to the playoffs, and this time he finished the job in the NFC. He orchestrated a thrilling comeback victory in the NFC Championship game, punching their ticket to Super Bowl L88. Although they fell short in the final game, Purdy made history again, becoming the first Mr. Irrelevant quarterback to ever start and throw a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. The guy who was once a draft day punchline had become the unquestioned face of the franchise. His improbable journey from obscurity to stardom landed him major endorsement deals with national brands like Toyota and Alaska Airlines, all while he kept the same humble, level-headed personality that his teammates and coaches praise. Brock Purdy's story is a powerful reminder that talent can show up in the most unexpected places. He was the guy nobody really wanted, the last name called, a statistical long shot. He was given a label meant to highlight his supposed lack of importance, but he turned it into a badge of honor. He was never supposed to play a single down, but when his moment arrived, he grabbed it with a confidence that defied his draft spot. Through shocking injuries and unbelievable pressure, he didn't just survive, he rewrote his own story, going from Mr. Irrelevant to totally, undeniably relevant. His journey isn't just one of the great underdog tales in sports, it's a testament to belief, hard work, and being ready when destiny finally calls your number. What do you think is the most impressive part of Brock Purdy's journey? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this story, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more improbable tales from the world of sports. Thanks for watching.